Hello. This is the second part in the if I can only pick 10 palettes. This is the one that where I have thought about it a little bit more and not taking palettes for sentimental reasons and only taking palettes that I know these are really good and I will be very happy. Okay, I won't be a happy person if I only have the 10 palettes because there are a lot of good palettes, but I know I would, you know, be able to do all the looks almost that I like. Okay, so this was really hard. There are some palettes in here that I had in the last video I did, part 1, and one of them is the Norvina volume 3. I was planning on taking in all the 3 palettes actually because I really like them, but the other 2 palettes, the shades in there I have in some of the other palettes here, so I can you know, already create that type of look. But this palette I really want. There are good orange and some greens that are not in the rest and some shimmers. Maybe some shimmers I have already, but I will know that I have a good variety of dark and light colorful mattes and shimmers. So, and this formula is so good. And the rest of the mattes I will have in this. This is also one that was in my last video. This is the Tropical Wonders by Certify. My phone just shut down. I don't know why, but I'm glad I have ordered a new one. But I was saying that these mattes are incredible and I will know that I have all the colorful mattes that I need. So this will absolutely be in here as well. And one palette that is also in the last video is my Paulina palette. I love this. This is one of my top 10 palettes. This is not my favorite 10 palettes, so you know. But here I have the greens, I have pinks, and I have purple, and both shimmers and mattes. So, and I know that the greens are good, and it's good pinks and everything. So that will be awesome. And what did I also have in mind? I have half of these in the other video. This for neutral looks, Tartlet in Bloom. Like I said, I'm really impressed by the quality of these shades. And they create that typical neutral look that I like. But if I do a neutral look, it satisfies my needs. And it's very easy to do a look with these. The last palette that is the same is the Blue Moon. I have to have good blues, and these blues are excellent. There are different types of blues, and I love that blue shimmer, and I love the duochrome blue, and yeah, there are just the blue I need are in here. And if for some reason this is not enough, I have more blue mattes in the other palettes I've shown you, but I will want to have this. And I have good reds here in that palette, but I have also taken actually the Aha Honey because I really want good yellows, and there were not these types of yellows in the Norvina palette. These yellows are really good, especially the mattes. There is a pressed glitter, so I guess I will have one pressed glitter. Then I won't be needing any more. But the Sweet Spot and Oh Behave, and there are more mustard shades in this, and I just have to have it. This video is being very quick, but yeah. Now to some other palettes. This is going to surprise a lot of you, I think. But I have shown this palette in another video, but I can't remember which one. But this is a Morphe palette. One of the old ones. This is 35F. It's the one I have used the most, which is weird, but it was called Fall into Frost or something like that. This palette I always take with me when I'm doing makeup on brides and bridesmaids, because they always want these types of shades. Either they want the goldy shades or they want the more burgundy shades, and these work excellent. The top row is matte, so you have the basic mattes, and the other ones are shimmers, and I just this always performs and has always had the things I have been wanting for different types of looks, so I know it will work out fine. And that is also a good highlighting shade, the one down there. So I know that there will be good looks with this, both dark and light. I really, really love this. This is, if I could only keep one Morphe palette, I would keep this. I really, really love it. So now I have my neutrals, and I have my blues and yellows and purples and greens, and a lot of good colorful mattes. Now I would also want some colorful shimmers, and this palette would not be on this list if you asked me a few months ago, but when we did, sorry it tickles, but me, Malin and Linda did our UVS Place collab, I used this palette, I only used the shimmers in this palette, and it's the Saharan 2. I don't think this palette looks that much if you just open it up and look at it. It would not be my favorite, but after using this, there is no shimmers that are as good as these, except the ones that I showed in the last video from Melt, but I don't have them here. These 6 shimmers are amazing. The brown, well, it's not my favorite, but the other ones, I love them. I have not used the mattes, but I know Paulina raves about them, so I'm just guessing that they are okay as well. But I want to have, there are different types of shimmers in here to different looks, and they are magnificent shimmers. I did a look with only shimmers from this palette, and they are just, that is a duochrome, the one in the middle. Oh god, I just love these shades. These are the 5 except the brown, you know. Look at that yellow, white. And then there's a red brown in the middle, and that orange, a blue, and a mint green. Like, oh my god, I just love them. I have to have this palette. And these are the best shimmers, because I would really like to have more good shimmers than the ones I have already picked out. So this was a surprise, but I have to have this, you know. Have to have it. Then I would really like to have good neons, and I love the radioactive stack, but this palette has a little more than that, and it's more convenient, and I'm really impressed by it. I have to use it more, and it's the Kaleidos VR Neon palette. I was so pleasantly surprised, because neons, a lot of brands do them, they are not good. Urban Decay has some good ones, and the radioactive stack from Melt is good, but otherwise I have not tried any that I like a lot. I have some I have to try, but generally no, in a pressed format. But these, fantastic, they are excellent. And the shimmers, that pink is like a warm pink. It almost looks like a peachy pink, but it's not. It's just amazing. And that's a goldy orange, and I just love the yellow and the green. They have really surprised me, and the orange, I just love this palette. And then I will have my neons and some more. Then the last palette, this is going to be a short video, interesting, yeah. This palette I took out not because it added something specific, like, you know, the Aha Honey or something like that, but every time I've used this palette, I've been so pleasantly surprised, both by the mattes and the shimmers, and I thought, you know, it's good to have that as well. And that is the Weekend Festival from BH Cosmetics. This doesn't look that much either if you just look at it. I think it's nice because it's colorful, but it doesn't look that colorful, because there is a lot of neutrals, but they perform really nice, the mattes, and the shimmers also. That was a weird sentence. All the shades I have tried, and I've tried a lot of them, have performed amazing. And here are some shades that I don't have in the other palettes, so I think this would be a great compliment. Do you say that in English? Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that is 10. I could probably pick another 10 easily, but these are palettes I know perform very well and that I can do most of my looks that I want to do. Yeah, so I'm very pleased with my choice. The last part I'm going to record is 10 palettes I haven't tried, but if I could only take 10 palettes, you know, God, I went some other way with my mind. But if I could take 10 palettes and only keep 10, and it had to be 10 palettes I haven't tried, that is the palettes I would choose. Whatever, you will get it in that video. I will try to explain it better. But yeah, this was the second part. It's really fun, but it's so freaking hard. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that, you know. But these are not my 10 favorite palettes. It's just 10 palettes that I think they all work great and they will give me a good variety, is it called that? And only eyeshadow palettes. So yeah, that was all. This was a really short video. Yeah, never mind. Bye!